Alright, what's going on YouTube? Thanks for tuning in. Just an update on Monyx. There's been a lot going on this morning. I've been in some of the live streams and I've had some other stuff to do, which is why I haven't put a video out yet before this. But basically, Monyx exchange is now up and running very smoothly. Also, the deposits that were missing from the previous few days have all been transacted, so they should all be in your wallets now. You can actually see on the dashboard here, they put a notice out actually saying that they are all being processed and that they should be available. They've also enabled withdrawals, which means you will be able to actually stake in your wallets. You can see at the top here they've actually got a notice that Windows wallets have just been released on their GitHub, which I've actually come over here and joined now, and you can see they've got wallets available for all the platforms now. Now I don't know of anyone who's actually tried these out yet, so I may download the OS X version myself and take a look. Although I don't know yet if I will be doing any staking. It depends on when the lending is going to go live. We don't know that for sure yet. There has been some talk that it will be by the end of the week, but I don't believe they've actually put out any information concerning that. So what happened this morning after the exchange went live was that not after it went live, after they fixed the deposit issues, they'd paused the exchange for a period of time whilst they tried to get these issues fixed, and then as soon as they'd got those problems resolved, the exchange went back on and we saw a huge dip in the price of the coins. As you can see here, if I just give this a refresh quickly, see what it's at the moment. Yeah, so it's currently at 71 cents. Now, earlier on, this actually went as low as 1 cent, because I can only assume that there was a huge amount of people selling off, trying to dump their coins because they believed that Monyx was a lost cause given that the issues they were having. But once all of those sell-offs were eaten up by the buy orders that everyone else was putting in, because they saw the opportunity, that price started coming up again. So it's actually risen back up from 1 cent to 71 cents just in the last couple of hours, which is pretty huge. If we go over to the exchange, you can see the number of buy orders that have been going through. It's just insane. We've actually done quite a lot of volume this morning in trades. Just wait for that to load. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, you can see here the volume that's been traded so far is 24 bitcoins worth, nearly 25. And if we take a look here at all the buy orders, you can see there's still a lot of buy orders coming in, and you know, with the live streams and videos that have been coming out of people supporting Monyx and telling people not to panic, you know, it's not the end of the world, this can happen when the exchange is launched. It's meant a lot of people have bought back in or bought even more. In fact, when I was on the live stream, Oracle, Team Us, was in as well, and he'd actually sent over a deposit of I think $4,000, which eventually came through earlier, and he went ahead and put in an order to buy up some Monyx coins at around, I think the price was it was around 50 cents at that point. So you've got people like that still coming in with these large buy orders. I mean, you can see here 467, 790 there, 2,300. That's a big order. 2,300 again. 1,200. So yeah, we're not short of buyers. That's for sure. Now the price is fluctuating at the moment. It was up as high as $1 earlier. It's come back down once it sort of met that ceiling, and now you can see it's slowly coming back up again. So we're starting to see that normal sort of fluctuation that you expect of any currency now. But I do expect this to continue to rise gradually over the next couple of days, and hopefully we'll see it hit $5, maybe $10 if we're lucky. It's unlikely to go as high as perhaps we thought it would originally, simply because of these teething problems they had. It would have turned a lot of people off, and they'll now have sold off all their tokens and maybe switched their attention to other platforms. But it's still, in my opinion, a good opportunity to double, triple, or more your investment, even if you jump in now. I mean, you can still buy in now at less than some of the ICO prices. So I actually managed to purchase some this morning, in addition to the 55 coins I had from when it went live. Once my deposit eventually went in, I was able to get 300 odd Monyx tokens. So I'm pretty happy with that. I've actually sent a bit more in, because I'd like to just up that a little more whilst it's at this price. So I'm just waiting on that transaction to go through here. That's actually confirmed on there. Apparently the deposits are meant to be a lot quicker now. And there we go, there it is, it's in. The only thing I have noticed though is that they're not showing up here. So any transactions, this was my first deposit, the one that I bought my 55 tokens with originally, but none of the other deposits that I've made since then, which I think there's been about 3, have actually shown up here, but they have been credited. So just bear that in mind if you're coming in and checking for your deposit. So since this is in now, I'll go ahead and actually purchase. I'm just wondering if it will drop a little more, maybe down to 50 again. Perhaps I'm being a bit greedy. It's still a great price, I think. I know what I'll do. I'll put in an order for. So if we do that, put in 6, that's 45, 7, that's 53 cents. 6. So that's 50 cents. So I'll put that in. So there's an order in there for 133 tokens at 50 cents each. It is dropping, as you can see, so with any luck that will be fulfilled. Just to go over that again, guys, because some people were having problems using this and so on. I think it was a problem with the platform, in that the fee wasn't displaying correctly, or it wasn't being taken out of the amount, which meant when you tried to put your order through, it was saying there wasn't enough, something like that anyway. I think that is now fixed, so there shouldn't be any problems, but basically now they've taken away the market order as well, so there is only the limit order. which is what people would normally use in this situation anyway. If you wanted to just go with the most recent sell amount, you can just hit last here, which will put in the amount that the most recent sell order was in for, which is 64 cents. And then if you want to use up all the money you have in your account, and just hit all, and that will show you how many tokens you can actually buy with what you have. Obviously you can change this. If you only wanted to buy 20 tokens, you can type that in yourself, and it will show you what you're going to be spending here. And you can do the same with this if you want to change the price like I did that you want to actually offer. If you work it out, you can either go to Google and use the converter Bitcoin to dollars, or you can sort of just eyeball it. So it was 65, I think, 66 to 50 cents there. And then just hit buy, and that will put your order in, which you'll see here. And as soon as that's fulfilled, you can see it in your closed orders. So there's my 2 orders that I've put through so far. And yeah, that's pretty much that, guys. So it's good news for Monyx, I guess, at the moment. We have everything now running smoothly. Hopefully, with a bit more attention brought to the platform, we will still continue to see new buyers come in and the price to go up. However, like I said, I wouldn't place my bets on anything huge. Hopefully, I'll definitely be holding out till perhaps up to $5, at which point I may sell, or depending on what news comes out about the lending, I may see what I can get if I put a loan in. But either way, I will let you guys know what I'm going to be doing. So that wraps it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you found it useful, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell to stay up to date with what I'm doing with my investments. Take care.